Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Paranormal Ripples. I am Ray, and this is the Conspiracy Nexus, episode 20, the show where I study and talk about conspiracy theories surrounding everything in the world, from the royal family to um, America's culture to, you know, Hollywood and far and everything in between. So, as always, if you enjoyed this episode, please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, all that good stuff. And yeah, let's get on with the show. And hello, Caleb. Oh, I'm sorry, man. That sucks. So, um, today on the Conspiracy Nexus, I'm going to be discussing um the conspiracy behind Boeing, the aircraft manufacturer. Um, for all of you that don't know, a whistleblower come out um and basically said that Boeing may have made their aircraft have accidents like on purpose, basically, intentionally. So, you know, was he right? We don't know because we've ended up dead, basically, sadly, um, from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. And his brother was saying that he had suffered from PTSD and anxiety attacks after working for Boeing. So, this is the article I'm looking at. Boom. On Inside Edition. This was out in March. But he was a 32. This guy was worked for Boeing for 32 years. And then before becoming a whistleblower, look, he was. Look, so basically, where he passed away, like I said, from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. And his brother said that because a lot, and he suffered from PTSD and anxiety attacks as a result of being subjected to the hostile work environment at Boeing, which we believe led to his death. Conspiracy theories, though, were gaining traction though after his suicide, by his side, as I say, of the whistleblower who made damning allegations about Boeing aircraft and who was in the middle of giving a deposition about the company when he was found dead earlier this month, so in March. He was only 62. He was found dead on March the 9th from a self inflicted gunshot wound, according to a statement from the Charleston County Coroner's Office. And that statement also said that the Charleston PD or police department is investigating the incident. A former Boeing employee for 32 years, Barnett raised questions about the safety and quality control practices of Boeing after being transferred to the company's South Carolina production plant in 2010. Barnett worked at that plant until his retirement 7 years later in 2017, and he filed a complaint against them with the Occupational Safety and Health Administration in that same year, and was in the process of appealing the initial decision in that case, which found that Boeing had not uh, ret- retaliated against him after he spoke out about practices to his supervisors. Barnett had been given a deposition in that case at the time of his death. His allegations about Boeing then made national headlines 2 years later in 2019 when Barnett sat down for an in depth interview with the New York Times. As a quality manager at Boeing, you're the last line of defense before a defect makes it out to the flying public. And I haven't seen a plane out of Charleston yet that I've put my name on saying it's safe and airworthy. Rodney, his brother, released a statement on behalf of the family on Tuesday about his brother's death, saying John was deeply concerned about the safety of the aircraft and flying public and had identified some serious defects that he felt were not adequately addressed. He said that Boeing had a culture of concealment and was putting profits over safety. He went on to say he was suffering from PTSD and anxiety attacks as a result of being subjected to the hostile work environment there, which we believe has led to his death. Barnett's lawyers also released a statement about their client's death on Tuesday. John was a brave, honest man of the highest integrity. He cared dearly about his family, his friends, the Boeing company, his Boeing co-workers, and the pilots and people who flew on their aircraft. We have rarely met someone with a more sincere and full-flight character. In the course of his job as a quality manager at Boeing, South Carolina, John learned of and exposed very serious safety problems with the Boeing 787 Dreamliner and was retaliated against and subjected to a hostile work environment, which is the subject of his pending AIR 21 case. It continued. John was in the midst of a deposition in his whistleblower retaliation case, which finally was nearing the end. He was in very good spirits and was really looking forward to putting this phase of his life behind him and moving on. We didn't see any indication he would take his own life. No one can believe it. We are all devastated. We need more information about what happened to John. The Charleston PD need to investigate this fully and accurately and tell the public what they find out. No detail can be left unturned. And officers were called to the hotel where he was staying for a welfare check, according to Sergeant Anthony Gibson of the Charleston PD. And then they found Barnett dead in his truck inside a parking garage, still holding the gun with his finger still on the trigger. Social media is rife though with conspiracy theories that Barnett's death was not at his own hands, but instead a direct result of his work as a whistleblower. Individuals on TikTok and Twitter have expressed skepticism of the official account of events and instead have called his death suspicious. Yeah, suspicious. Right? Boeing, though, responded to news of Barnett's death in a brief statement saying, "We are saddened by Mr. Barnett's passing, and our thoughts are with his friends and family. The company is dealing with another in-air incident this week after 50 people were injured on Monday while flying on a Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner." Hello. In that, before I carry on, that's the one that he had safety problems about. He raised safety problems with. Hello. LATAM Airlines, the operator of the flight, said in a statement, LATAM Airlines Group air reports that flight LA 800 operating the Sydney to Auckland route today had a technical event during the flight which caused a strong movement. The plane landed at Auckland as scheduled. Boeing said it is standing by as an investigation is underway into the incident. This follows an incident on January the 9th when a Boeing 737 MAX 9 being operated by Alaska Airlines lost the door mid-flight. The Federal Aviation Administration recently completed a 6-week audit of the company in the wake of this issue. To hold Boeing accountable for its production quality issues, the FAA has altered production expansion of the Boeing 737 MAX and is exploring the use of a third party to conduct independent reviews of quality systems and will continue its increased on-site presence at Boeing's facility in Renton, Washington, and Spirit Aerosystems facility in Wichita, Kansas, the FAA announced last week. The agency also said it will thoroughly review all of Boeing's corrective actions to determine if they fully address the FAA's findings. Boeing has promised moving forward with full transparency moving forward with the FAA. The 737 MAX had previously been grounded in 2019 following 2 crashes that were later determined to be a result of insufficient pilot training on the use of Boeing-designed software. Those 2 crashes, Lion Air Flight 610 and Ethiopian Airlines Flight 302, claimed the lives of 346 people. In the wake of the investigation into the Ethiopian air crash, Boeing said in the statement, "Safety is a core value for everyone at Boeing, and the safety of our airplanes, our customers, passengers, and crews is always our top priority." Boeing's technical experts continue to assist in this investigation, and company-wide teams are working to address lessons from the Lion Air Flight 610 accident in October. Then, Following the completion of an investigation into the Lion Air crash, Boeing said we are addressing the KNKT safety recommendations and taking action to enhance the safety of the 737 MAX to prevent the flight control conditions that occurred in this accident from ever happening again. Safety is an enduring value for everyone at Boeing, and the safety of the flying public, our customers, and the crews aboard our airplanes is always our top priority. So, was he right? Because it seems he was whistleblowing on them and saying that the plane that actually wasn't safe, especially the plane, and then look what happens. Where is it? There you go. On Monday, that Monday, the exact same plane, the Boeing 787 Dreamliner, one of them, it looked at 50 people were injured on it. So he technically did whistleblow, but did Boeing want him quiet? So it didn't look good on their accounts. Let me know what your thoughts are, everyone. Because it seems crazy. Like the solicitor said, or the lawyers, he didn't. There's no indication that he would look like he wanted to basically end his life. So, what the hell happened? That's what I'm thinking, Caleb. I think he was silenced. I know everyone else is watching. Please like and subscribe and get involved if you're watching on catch up as well or watching now. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking though. Because there's a lot of lawyers there. Hang on, where was it? There you go. We didn't see any indication that he would take his own life. No one can believe it. And he was in good spirits. Then all of a sudden, the thing was getting near the end. And he had problems with a very serious safety problem with a Boeing 787 Dreamliner. And then that Monday, the same flight, the flight that was using one of them planes from Sydney in Australia to Auckland, New Zealand, injured 50 people. Something very weird is there. Not weird, but you know what I mean. Something dodgy. And here we go. Everyone. He wasn't the only one that was that died being a whistleblower for Boeing. This one was back in May. This next one I'm going to tell you about. I say please like and subscribe if you're enjoying this and let me know your thoughts if you're watching. I'd love to know what your guys' thoughts are. Boeing whistleblower reveals he's always looking in his rearview mirror to check he's not being followed. I'm not saying that I'm scared, but at the same time, I can't put a blind eye to the reality of what could be, says Santiago Paredes. Look. The newest Spirit Aero Systems whistleblower has dismissed conspiracy theories, though, about two other whistleblowers who, there you go, Joshua Dean, look. Well, the next one, look. Second Boeing whistleblower dies. This one was back in May, right? After raising concerns about 737 MAX, Joshua Dean, 45, died on Tuesday after 2 weeks in a critical condition. A second Boeing whistleblower has passed away after a sudden illness. He was a former quality auditor at Spirit Aerosystems and went public with claims that the company's leadership ignored manufacturing defects in Boeing 737 MAX as well. And he was 45 and had an active lifestyle and was believed to be in good health prior to his sudden, I'll say that, sudden death on Tuesday, following the onset of a fast-moving infection. He was stricken with influenza B and MRSA and developed pneumonia, according to Fox 59. He spent 2 weeks in critical condition before he died on Tuesday in Oklahoma. My handsome brother Joshua passed away this morning and is with our baby brother. I don't know how much more my family can take. I don't know how much more I can take, honestly, his sister Taylor Ray Roberts wrote in a Facebook post. Our thoughts are with Josh Dean's family. This sudden loss is stunning news here and for his loved ones. And he's from Wichita, and he's the second whistleblower to die, like I said, because of John Barnett. Soon afterwards, after that John Barnett thing, at least 4 people came forward, including both of the now dead whistleblowers, to allege that corner cutting in the jet's manufacturing process was causing safety risks. Basically, Joshua Dean came forward to raise issues of aircraft safety. He said that CSM gross misconduct by senior quality management of the 737 production line had taken place at Spirit in a complaint to the Federal Aviation Administration again, and he testified in a shareholder lawsuit against Spirit Aerosystems in December 2023 as well. So is this one done and all? Let me know your thoughts. Something's going on. And this guy now, Santiago Paredes, look, come out a couple of weeks later and said he's having to look out, he's looking up his shoulder now. He's always looking in his rearview mirror to check he's not being followed, but he doesn't believe in the conspiracy theories. Something's getting to you, mate. If you, I don't think you're, you don't say you're not believing the conspiracy theories, but you're looking out your rearview mirror, mate. What do you guys think? Just seeing anything's come out with him being a. I mean, No, they want me to laugh. There's nothing at the minute with Santiago. But it seems funny that two who have been whistleblown on Boeing have come out and said about a defect on certain aircraft, and they've gone and ended up in slab basically. What do you guys, like I said, let me know what you guys think. Is it a coincidence, or is there more to this conspiracy? Something is going on. I'm worrying about this guy now, and I don't even know him. And he says he doesn't believe in the conspiracies, but he's always looking out his rearview mirror to check he's not being followed. Something's told you to get into you, mate. If you're looking out like that. Look, you know, look. He found up to 200 defects on parts being readied for shipping to Boeing from 3 Aero Systems in Kansas. And he was nicknamed Showstopper for slowing down production when he tried to tackle his concerns. Something's going on with these two. No, the company, I mean, not the. Because there's 3 Aero Systems and Boeing. There's something going on with them two. Those two companies go hand in hand, don't they? As you can hear, as I said it. If something happens to this whistleblower, then you know something. Then you know definitely for sure something dodgy's happening. Because you can't tell me that's one I can understand. If I like, you know, the illness, I'm going to give it. You know, could be undetected or whatever. But that John Barnett, who that looks a bit suspicious. Again, you know what I mean? Something happens to Santiago. You know what I mean? And their salt prices up at a minute as well, everyone. by 28%, by 0.28%. Not 28%, 0.28%. So something's going on. Something's going on, obviously, because, like I said, you can't tell me that the two whistleblowers have gone after they've opened their mouths. If something, like I said, if something happens to Santiago, then that's free in the space of a few months, well, a year. I believe. When did he? Yeah, in the space of this year. So, in the space of, so it's July now. So 4 months. So if anything happens to him this month or next month, in the space of 5-6 months, you could say, there's 3 whistleblowers gone. Something would be God. Something has got to be going on at Boeing. If something happens to him, they've got 2 now gone and they've opened their mouths. Why is it about companies? I'm not being rude. I know. It feels like it's a plot for an Hollywood film, doesn't it? It's kind of fucked up. Let's just check that. Right. Yeah, but yeah, there's something obviously going on. It's crazy. Well, I'm going to leave this part here and then you will, like, figure out and then let me know what you think in the comments, everyone. There's anything you want to add. Like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. Aiming for 150 now. Subscribers by the end of this year. So thanks again to everyone who made me to work out to 100. And 2. Let's make the next milestone a bigger one after 150. But let's get there first. Thank you, everyone. Take care. Love and be kind to all. Respect each other. But most of all, if you're going to be a whistleblower, watch your fucking back. It's a deadly world out there. Take care, everyone.